Hi everybody and welcome to these 15 mindful minutes. Anyone feeling overwhelmed, like they need a bit of meditation right now? Let's start. Okay. I have this great analogy that I want to share with you today. And I often share this one with clients actually. I like to consider it like this. You know how sometimes this just feels like overwhelm, and we feel as if we are holding everything in our life as if it was two bunch of balloons in our hands, right? And there's just so many different things. And I want you to know that we don't have to hold it all at the same time. We can actually let them go, let those balloons go, and choose which one of them we are going to bring into our awareness at a time when we practice this analogy in meditation. It is so helpful and one I use a lot because most of us have a lot of areas going on in our lives, and whether that's running your own business or just being there for your family. So whatever you are holding, all of the issues, situations, work, relationships, private stuff that's going on, imagine you were holding those issues, things, areas of your life in two bunch of balloons in your hands. Okay, each one of the balloons is representing something in your life. And then through this meditation today, we're going to let go of them. We're going to allow ourselves not to have all of that, which is causing overwhelm, in our minds all at the same time. We're going to let it float up to about here, okay? And then we're going to allow ourselves to just choose one of those at a time to consider. So for example, when I'm switching from a mode of having meetings about my business, let's say, I'm bringing down one balloon, right? Then I'm letting that go. And then I'm bringing in, maybe I'm doing something to do with social media. Maybe I'm seeing a friend, right? Maybe I'm present with my husband. Maybe I am seeing clients. I pick one of those and I literally imagine that like a visual in my mind. Like, right, I sit down to do a Zoom. I'm present here for my clients. I'm bringing down that balloon. Because we can't have all of that at the same time and be present in the way we want to. And that's when overwhelm starts to set in. Like, you're present with one person, but your mind is somewhere else. So actually, that when we do that, everything gets sort of done not to a feeling that feels good, right? It just feels like we're doing half of this and half of that and half of this, and nothing feels fully present. And the people we're with can feel that too, whether that's at work, our children, at home, whatever. Because we're kind of not really there. Our mind is on the 5 other balloons, right? We're like holding 5 balloons here, trying to be present here. Like right now, when I'm present with you, it's no good that I'm sat here thinking about my client that I'm seeing in half an hour. Like that would make this sort of half, right, of what it can be. Because right now I have showed up fully because I brought down the balloon of let's meditate online right now. I'm going to put the music on. We're going to go within. And I want you to imagine letting go of all of that overwhelm and just choose one thing at a time, because all we can do is one action at a time. And I understand this is difficult, especially with our busy lives. Like, I'm studying at the minute as well as running my full-time business. I'm taking a course with Chopra and I'm loving it, all about Ayurvedic practices. And it's a lot. But what I do is I create a balloon that says Chopra. And when I sit down on Saturdays and I've allotted myself that time just to do that, I let all of the other balloons go and I pick that one and I just do that one thing. When I'm sitting down to interview somebody for the podcast, I'm doing that one thing. Because the actions that you take in that space when you allow yourself just to do the one thing, it is so powerful. Okay? So we're going to practice that right now together to go on a guided journey. So if it's safe to do so, go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in, right into your belly. Letting go as you exhale. Letting go of the to-do list. Take another deep breath into the belly. Letting go. One more deep breath in. Letting go. And then allowing the breath now to flow in and out of the nose. You'll hear the sound of the bell, just to let you know I'll mind the time for you so you can go ahead and fully relax. The short meditation we're going to do today is going to help you let go of some of that overwhelm. So I want you to imagine now, on your next breath in, that you're holding in your hands 2 bunch of balloons. Each one of these balloons, and you can do the physical action of imagining, if it feels good to you, that you're holding these balloons. Each one of these balloons is representing an area of your life. One is relationships, friendships, work, maybe an issue that's going on at the minute, love, self-love, career, whatever it is. Just imagine for a moment, what are all of these balloons that you're holding right now? Maybe as you're holding them at the same time, really tune in and lean into that overwhelm that's causing, trying to hold space for all of this at the same time. It's a lot. So I want you to just start observing these balloons now, almost like taking a little bit of distance between you and the balloons. So you're not needing to hold all of this in your mind right now. You can look at them in front of you, just in your mind, with your eyes still closed. Notice what each one is representing. It's very much still causing overwhelm in this moment. It's a lot. And as you take the next deep breath in and exhale, I want you to open your hands, imagining opening your hands and letting go of these balloons. They're going to float up into the sky, but just above your head. Just enough space between your mind and up into the air, but you can just observe them, kind of the way you would observe the clouds in the sky. So you don't need to hold them, you're just aware they're there, but they're not causing overwhelm in your mind in this moment. You're aware that they're all there, and you know that you can bring one into your awareness whenever you need to, but for now, I want you to just enjoy that peace for a moment. You're just observing. You're creating space between your thoughts. Maybe it feels almost like a relief in this moment. It's just like, oh, I don't need to hold all of that. I can just leave that for a moment. And then maybe you just reach out and try what it feels like to bring one balloon into your life, one area of your life. Maybe there's something specific you really want to gain clarity on. Maybe it's your career or friendship or a lover, whatever it is. Just bring one balloon into your life. And just notice what you notice as you do so. And ask yourself, is there anything here that I need to take action towards? Just the one thing for now. And then letting that go. And then pick another one out of all of these balloons. What's on your mind? Which one do you want to bring into your awareness right now? Do you want to gain clarity on here? How are you feeling about this situation? What's on your mind here? Just noticing. Feel the freedom in just considering one action here for this one thing. Is there any action you need to take here or you could take here that would ease or help the situation? Or do you need to just be with it in this moment and sit with it? And let that go and try bringing in one other situation or area of your life now. Feel how freeing it is to just have that one thing at a time. And then let that go. Holding nothing in this moment. Just you and your breath. And really training the mind, your mind, to know that anytime you sit down to do one thing in your life, or you arrive somewhere, or do one thing, you just pick that one balloon and bring that situation, that area of your life into your awareness. You let everything else be where it is. And when you go to sleep at night, you can use this visual of letting go of all of those balloons. Let them float up into the sky. And pick one balloon that says, This is my time for me to rest. Peace, calmness. Let go. You get to choose what each of those balloons are representing at any time in your life. You get to choose which one you're bringing into your awareness and which ones you're bringing right up there above you, just observing. But for now, I want you to really notice them all and see if there's one specific balloon that's more colorful than the rest. Maybe it has a word of inspiration on it, and you're going to pick that and bring that into your awareness right now. And that word right into your heart space, and breathe in. Notice what that word of inspiration is for you in this moment. And resting your hands back down. Noticing the clarity, the calmness in this moment. So take a deep breath in. Just you and your breath in this moment. Just enjoying the stillness in this moment. Knowing that you can do this exercise whenever you need it. In just a few minutes, you can let some of that overwhelm go. You can ease that overwhelm and choose just one thing. You get to choose what you spend your energy on. Hearing the sound of the bell. And slowly coming back to the space you're in. Welcome back, everybody. If you haven't already, you can open your eyes and come back. Thank you for allowing me to guide you today. I hope that that analogy helped to just know that we can let some of that stuff go. We can't do all of that all at the same time. But if we just choose one thing at a time, we can do that. One action there, one action there. And that's how we do stuff. So in the overwhelm, let it go. Pick one thing. Because when you've achieved that one thing, you feel like, wow, I've done it. I've done that one thing I promised myself I'd do. Let that go. Then what is the next thing? It would really, really help that overwhelm. So I will be back with more of these. If they're helpful, I am so happy to hear so. And be kind to yourselves wherever you are. Thank you so much. Lots and lots of love.